All right, part one. Not just in your body. Let's lay down the foundation and totally reframe what your physical form actually is, completely shifting away from that outdated idea of it being some heavy, burdensome shell.
The 013 Phoenix system, which is mapped out in the order of 9 ether, treats human consciousness as a highly programmable circuit, rather than some abstract, mystical mystery. Picture this for a second. Your nervous system operates exactly like a complex circuit board. Your bones act as quartz crystals transmitting frequency, and your blood, it functions as liquid light. This whole system is a self-correcting cybernetic protocol entirely designed to transition you into a state of intentional reality design. Cybernetic Esoteric protocol is active. The ultimate goal here is a complete operating system upgrade. You're moving from a sleeping self, which is basically trapped in a loop, reacting blindly to subconscious programming and triggers, to an awake self. And that awake self consciously commands the biological vessel from the outside. The awake self stands totally apart from the noise, auditing these reactions like a master programmer debugging code.
Moving on to section 2, your flesh is an archive. Now, to actually operate your system, you first have to understand where your data is stored.
And guess what? It's not floating out in the ether somewhere. It is stored right here physically in your structure. Your flesh literally acts as an archive. Every single thought, habit, and trauma leaves an imprint. It acts as a somatic blockage stored deep within your tissue. This is where we look at the mirror of DNA, what this system calls your Ankh code. Your DNA literally holds ancient data. Emotions are just energy in motion. It's pure data. But when that data gets suppressed, it hardens into your physical structure as cellular memory, and it ends up dictating your behavior and your life from the shadows. Just think about the chronic tension in your shoulders, or that sudden knot you get in your stomach. That is archived, unread data. It's wild to notice how these esoteric concepts map directly onto your biology. Key 2, the waters of memory logs emotional data right into your nervous system. Every single time you experience a sudden wave of fear or a burst of joy, the literal water in your system records it. Meanwhile, Key 1 grounds this into your brain and bone, and Key 3 uses your heart as an engine of kinetic vitality. I mean, your body is quite literally a biological machine processing cosmic data in real time.
Section 3, the original instruction. Okay, so if the body is the hardware, how is this biological machine actually governed? Well, it begins with your inner trinity, starting with the self. This acts as the conscious observer sitting right outside all the noise. The self is your eternal divine spark. It doesn't get swept away by the changing tides of emotion or the rapid-fire anxiety of your thoughts, it just simply observes. It conceives what this system calls overstanding, a totally clear, objective view of the present moment. Think of it as the ultimate bird's-eye view of your own life.
Right below the observer is your mechanical database, the soul. Now, this isn't some floaty, abstract concept. It's a mechanical structure that records all of your lived experiences and ancestral patterns. The soul receives inner standing. It's the absolute keeper of your subconscious, holding the memory of every joy and every pain you have ever felt. It is the adaptable water that literally forms your psychological hard drive.
And finally, the spirit provides the kinetic drive. This is the raw, directed willpower you need to execute changes in the physical world. If the soul is water, the spirit is fire. It perceives, understanding, recognizing true purpose and cause and effect. It's that sheer force that says, I will, turning stored potential into explosive, physical action. It's basically the spark plug for your biological engine.
Now, when these three forces align correctly, the self takes its rightful place on the throne, becoming the ultimate authority governing the vessel. This is Key 7. And listen, the ego isn't destroyed here. Actually, scratch that. It's more like it's just demoted to its proper place, serving the self rather than running the whole show. Have you ever felt like your ego is driving the car while you're just stuck panicking in the passenger seat? Yeah, we all have. This alignment is exactly how you take back the wheel and completely reclaim your spiritual and physical authority.
Section 4, somatic blockages and resistance. But what exactly happens when the system is misaligned and you find yourself constantly repeating the same mistakes? How do we troubleshoot this biological technology? The real question is, how do you assess your vessel's resistance? Remarkably, this esoteric system functions exactly like clinical diagnostic platforms. It analyzes your physical vessel to pinpoint exact areas of energetic resistance and karmic blockages.
Just as the BD Phoenix system in a medical lab tests how resistant bacteria are to clinical treatments, the O13 Phoenix system diagnoses where your body is resisting spiritual adaptation. It locates exactly where trauma and ancient data are causing somatic friction deep in your tissue.
Listen, if you don't run these diagnostics, your system crashes into misalignment, leaving you completely at the mercy of your subconscious programming. If the soul dominates, you drown in emotional loops. Like overreacting aggressively to a minor text message just because it triggered an archived wound. If the spirit dominates, you take reckless, impulsive action without any wisdom. And if the self is asleep, well, you are just a highly automated machine, reacting blindly to whatever life decides to throw at you. Which brings us to Section 5, Grounding Light into Biology. So how do we actively reboot this technology and use this highly abstract cosmic energy in our day-to-day lives?
Spiritual growth doesn't mean escaping to the sky. It absolutely demands that you master the ground you're standing on by anchoring spiritual potential directly into physical bone and tissue. This is key one, the Earth Center. You literally cannot build a tower without a solid foundation. You ground this energy through intense physical discipline, personal accountability, and by mastering the practical, heavy realities directly in front of you. This is exactly where the esoteric becomes intensely, undeniably practical. You balance all this through Key 4, the heart gateway, and the 4-phase rhythmic breath. This is all about physically oxygenating the blood and harmonizing your mental pathways. By syncing your breath, inhaling, holding, exhaling, and holding empty, you physically link your uncreated spirit directly to your biological form. Remember, the body is a machine, and oxygen is a vital catalyst here. The heart acts as the central interface where the fire of your spirit and the water of your soul finally harmonize.
Once your hardware is fully grounded, you execute the supreme law of manifestation. It's a precise, step-by-step mechanical formula to consciously construct reality. Step 1, your conscious attention directs the flow of energy. Step 2, the deep emotion stored in your soul provides the thermodynamic fuel to ignite it. And Step 3, your unwavering conviction sustains that energy until it collapses from pure potential into a solid, tangible, physical result.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final profound diagnostic check to assess your own vessel's resistance. Who is currently sitting on the throne of your consciousness? Is it your unhealed trauma? Is it your scattered impulses? Or is it the awake self? It's time you remembered how to operate your own system. If you want to download the protocol, comment "Know Thyself" below, and I'll send you the grounding exercise. Stay sovereign, stay rooted, stay galactic.